this breakout room is really a chance for Miko chefs and home cooks generally to connect with each other and share their experience, what it's been like to either consider or launch a Miko. And we're here to answer questions. Chef Diana, who will be one of our mentors for Cook Academy, is on as well and can answer some questions as an experienced and very, very, very successful Miko chef. But a lot of the intention of this is just to share any thoughts, questions, experiences that you all have for each other. So it doesn't need to involve me or be directed towards us as hosts of the room. Um, so maybe unless anyone wants to, I think we could just do a quick round of introductions. Anyone that wants to can just say where they are, whether they have a Miko already, and why they're here.
Hi everyone. My name is Diana Tapiz. My Miko is in San Diego, California. Um, just a few days ago was my second year anniversary operating legally a Miko. And you guys can ask me any questions if you have any. I will gladly answer. And right now I'm just I'm working while I'm here in the conference.
Well, thanks for the intro. I'll just say something since it's quiet. I'm actually here just to get some information because my sister, I've been trying to talk my sister into doing something she's interested, but she's just overwhelmed by the potential amount of permitting and legal stuff that we have to go through. So I'm just kind of here to listen for whoever shares and really don't really even know where to begin with questions. So we'll be looking into the Cook community website and the information provided today, which is great. So thanks for everyone who shared.
Hi, my name is Michelle White, and I'm interested in starting Amigos and cooking healthy foods because my neighborhood is really a food desert. We have to drive out past our the entire zip code to get some healthy foods.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Marcus Haynes. I am one of the original, I guess, Miko people from Riverside County. I took a break to go back to school to further my education, but now I am getting my Miko back in it. I'm like, I think about 50% doing the process. So I have a lot of information. So if you guys need to talk to someone, I'm always here.
Thank you, Marcus.
Hi, I'm Betty Berry Smith, and I have Bee's Table in La Quinta, California, and I'm on the Food Gnome platform, and I've been there about 3 years, had my Miko for about 3 years. So I've got good information too if people have questions, and I'm sure some of my questions will be answered also.
Wonderful. Thank you, Betty.
Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Sure can.
I'm John Bender. I've had a cottage food operation. It's a home bakery for about 3 years now, and it's been really successful, connected with a lot of neighbors. The past year, since Santa Clara County opened Miko, I connected with the county, but there was a showstopper for my bakery because everything has to be prepared the same day, which means I can't make my sourdough, can't make my 18-hour rice ciabatta bread, and puff pastry, which really should be done the day before, can't do it. So that was really disappointing because I wanted to expand my bakery into more things. And so I'm still kind of waiting for that, see what's going to happen.
Thank you, John.
Hi, My name is Yanira Pajano, and I'm the owner of Pupusas here in Rancho Peñasquitos. And this is I'm going already on my second year with permit, and I'm just enjoying every day. I'm really just so grateful with the support and all the information with Cook Alliance, how they have provided and guiding you, even for the application. Don't feel that it's too overwhelmed because there's a lot of information out there, and you also have all of us here as a resource. But it's just the process for me. It went really well, and because it's out there, it's the information in the county. They have step by step, even how to do the application. So just go for it. Don't think about it too much.
And I can attest the pupusas are amazing. Okay. Yeah. Any more intros or questions? Folks that are thinking about getting into it or have been in it and
Buenas
encountering challenges?
buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Rubén. Soy de aquí de San Diego. He estado en el ambiente de la comida por más de 22 años en restaurantes, trabajando para restaurantes. Pero pues yo me sentía un poquito solo. Yo empecé esto de la comida caseras en el tiempo de la pandemia, cuando cerraron todos los restaurantes y varios lugares. Y pues yo la verdad decía, ¿qué voy a hacer? Tengo biles que pagar. Y pues me animé y lo hice, me fue bien. Después se abren los restaurantes, se abren los negocios y empiezo a trabajar otra vez, pero ya con la idea de lo que me quedó de trabajar en casa, me gustó. Ya no lo hacía todos los días, sino los días que descansaba en el trabajo. Y después se viene de que el trabajo donde yo estaba, pues cierran y me vi como en un cuarto muy pequeño. Dije, ¿qué voy a hacer? Me decidí, lo empecé a hacer, pero aún así me sentía yo con nada de información hasta que se presentó en mi camino, bendito sea Dios, una persona que me ha ayudado mucho, la señora Diana, de la cocina Tres Fuegos. Para mí ha sido una bendición, me ha ayudado mucho con orientación y por ella estoy aquí en este chat. Y le agradezco mucho a ella y a ustedes toda la información que me están dando. Para mí esto es grandísimo, es un mundo de información por el cual yo con más motivación pues voy a seguir lo que estoy haciendo y ponerme en el programa, ¿verdad? Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Okay.
And just a reminder to everyone that if you need, you can click interpretation at the bottom and that's available.
Okay. This is Edward and Angelica. We're just trying to get information. We're stationing our lives. We're planning to do something different. And she's an excellent cook, and I got some ideas. And it's pretty cool to see that there's some options and for us to take notes. And that is like we can get everything here, financing and ideas and different networks, food networks. So yeah, hopefully we can establish and start using this kitchen that we have.
Hello, everybody.
Amazing. Thank you. It's a really good time to be in transition looking at this because as many of the MEHKO operators on here will attest, it's been more work for the early adopters, and now we're finally at a place where there's all the tools and training available. More counties are opting in, and with the launch of Cook Academy and Cook Connect, hopefully it's just getting easier and easier. So I am curious, as someone that's thinking about diving in, is there anything holding you up?
Yeah, I could talk about that. So my name is Javier. I'm from San Diego, and I'm interested in starting a MEHKO. The things that I've identified to be kind of my weaker areas are the regulatory and kind of legal aspects associated with it. I've got ideas and I have a general idea of what I'm do, but I think the program will give me kind of some structure and give me actionable steps so that it can make it a reality. So that's why I'm interested in this program.
Wonderful. Yeah, I mean that's a big part of the intention is that it really shouldn't be on the individual home cooks to figure out all of the nuances of the process. And we're really fortunate to have both Cook Academy, which will lead people through the entire permitting process, as well as the food safety manager certification and all of the pieces you need, as well as how to do a plan for your business, et cetera, that'll be compliant with the law. And also because of the state grant funding, as we mentioned, the next presentation will be from Kendra Wise from the environmental health. And so there's actually a designated advocate now within environmental health that will be working on making this more accessible for counties and cooks. And so, yeah, we're really just hoping to make it easier and easier, and hopefully some of these things are going to take those barriers away.
That's wonderful. Thanks.
And Anuj.
Hi, my name is Anuj. And so we were also actually we launched a platform for home cooks, and we were wondering how we can work with Cook Alliance. I've met with Roya and Tanya previously. We've been collaborating for the last 2 years. And so it's called hungryhop.com. And, we want to work in collaboration with Cook Alliance and the entire program. And so Matt, maybe you can help us and guide us how we can do that.
Yes, absolutely. I think if you and Mohammed send us an email, we'll explore what it looks like to partner in this new phase. We want to have as many options out there as possible for Miko cooks, and we'll encourage people to look at all the options that are compliant with the law and good for cooks. There's probably going to be, just like when you do travel bookings or restaurant bookings, there's going to be different platforms with their pros and weaknesses, or their pros and cons. And as a nonprofit, we're sort of just interested in as many good options as possible for the ecosystem. So yes, please reach out, and thank you for being here.
Sure, thank you.
Sylvia. I think I just asked you to unmute.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Maki Ávila y mi compañera Silvia. Somos de una organización sin fines de lucro, Bellelution. Y también nosotros ayudamos a personas a obtener sus permisos. Y tenemos una bonita experiencia donde ayudamos a una persona que ya tiene mico, que ya hace pupusas desde El Salvador y también hace pan casero, el cual estamos aquí también para aprender, y también tener contactos para algunas sugerencias, sobre todo que nos guíen también para ayudar a más personas de la comunidad.
Wonderful. So, yeah, we first of all love Vegelution, amazing partner organization, and yeah, there's going to be a number of different pathways that is actually what they're talking about in the in one of the other breakout rooms. I forget what we titled it, but I guess it's called Nonprofits and Organizations Room is talking about these two partnership pathways. One is a partnership around advocacy, and then the other will be around partnering on training. And so as we start to expand this, we want to do more and more of that. And obviously, we already have a great relationship with Vegelution, so hopefully we can work together more closely, empower you all with some of the tools that we're developing and some of the educational materials that we're developing, so that you can bring more resources to your clients. I wonder, Diana, if it might be interesting for you to share a little bit about just, the arc over the last 2 years. So I had a chance to sit down in Diana's backyard earlier this year and experience basically a Michelin star experience. And I think that I think it just would be interesting for people to hear a little bit of, you know, what it took to get started, how the experience was at the beginning, and how it's kind of evolved for you over this time.
Matt, yes, I think that hearing stories is so important for everyone, right? To make the decision to say, is a program fit for me? And let me just share with you over the last 4 years what we've accomplished and what has been our setbacks and everything. So we started 4 years ago with an idea. It started for my mother. She passed away, and I just wanted to see if I had a good birria recipe, because that was her dream, to create a food business, whether it was a food cart. She wanted a food cart. She's had no idea either. We never
Amor, toma esto. A mí no me interesa, amor.
And started with that. Do we have a good recipe? Started sharing it with our friends and family, and to our lo and behold, I mean, we started selling out pretty quick, and we realized, okay, we do have a good recipe. People like it. What do we do next? We had no idea that what we were doing was illegal, that the concept from home was not legal at all. So we started, you know, on the pathway to make our business legal. And with the first things we were able to do, which was get our food handlers, get our and at the time I didn't know about ServeSafe, but you know, just started the little pathway of what I could do. So eventually, through the pandemic, when the pandemic came, that's when our real opportunities came. That's when our, you know, we had lines around the block, literally, of people wanting to buy our food, and we grew. We basically grew from home. It was an opportunity. I got to save money, and I've made money, but it's always to invest back into my business. So I immediately knew that what I was doing was illegal. So I went to a commercial kitchen. I had enough for down payment. I did all that with my hard work, labor intense, burns in my hands and everything. You know, with much, like, I was so proud to be able to do that. That my cooking led the pathway to that, and eventually, not even 3 months later, because of my lack of experience, I learned, okay, this is going to be really expensive, and this is going to be something that, first of all, you have to have some equity saved, not just, you know, my little savings that I had, but I have to have some money. The time it was taking me away from home, to start those days and be successul. And most importantly, I didn't have a babysitter for my kids that at the time were much younger than they are now. And I just knew in my heart of hearts that I wasn't ready for that. Like, although my food was very coveted, I wasn't ready for that. Via investment, via time, and the time away from home it was taking me. So I still have some videos around there where I'm crying. I think I have to close my operation, but you know, we took it as far as we could go with our experience. So that was the commercial kitchen, or the steps to a restaurant, right, from home. And then shortly after, I got contacted by the Cook Alliance, and they educated me on the program for San Diego that was happening, you know, that was in the talks with the supervisors. I had to learn everything from, I didn't even, to be quite honest, it's between me and you guys. I didn't even know the city supervisors, who they were, how a law was passed in a city. I had no clue, but I did know I wanted to help. I wanted, if my story and my bad investments helped anybody, I wanted it to be, I wanted to be the help for that, and open the door, not only for myself, but for everybody that has dreams of being a restaurant owner, of being a successful food entrepreneur. I just basically did that for that. So, you know, in the last 2 years of how of being an advocate as well as helping with all the advocacy work in San Diego. It's been a real true blessing to grow, to now have the opportunity to grow into a true entrepreneur through the MEHKOs program, because it's not only about cooking, guys. It's about many other components that the Cook Academy is going to teach you now. You don't have to make as many mistakes as I made, or the lack of investment because you don't have information. With the Cook Alliance, Cook Academy, you guys are going to learn. And I know that I will be there at firsthand experience as well, giving you guys, first real world experience from my kitchen. And just, you guys are starting off really great. If you're thinking about a MEHKO and you get into a program like this, the education through the program, and not only through that, but other MEHKO operators as well, they're very helpful. It's a small community, and we can let you know what's working and what's not working for us. But if you get anything from today from me, go for it. Go for your dream. Make those recipes that you have in your heart and the desire for a while, maybe even. There's a pathway now, and it's the MEHKO program. And if it's in your city, and if you're thinking about it, I would say go for it. There's nothing but risks are good. And in this program, I can tell you for myself, I've gotten to experience amazing feedback from sharing my recipes. My food people like it, and I've been supported by organizations. I've done so many things through the program, so many opportunities that right now my opportunity sitting at the table to see what am I going to go for. I've also operated as a restaurant. My backyard has operated as a restaurant, as a little venue where I provided the food. Somebody got married in my backyard, a complete stranger from Instagram. And it's been a journey. It's a blessing. And for us cooks, that's what it's about sharing, about growing. And through the program, it's just a blessing at a small scale, at no extra cost. It's just a license that you're going to get through the city, and a little few extra costs that you will get to experience a mini restaurant from your home. So if I could be of any help, and I always tell anybody that contacts me and they're ready for that step, go for it. Don't be scared at all. It's not like the county's going to come into your home and they're just going to check a few things in your kitchen. They're not going to go into your rooms. They're not going to go into anywhere where you don't lead them. But primarily, they're just going to come and check your kitchen and make sure that you know how to sanitize, make sure that you know which you will learn with safe certification. And you will learn a lot of things. And it's not as it's in our head, it's scary. I've been there. I've been there. I've been that person that is like, should I do it? Should I not? But through stories, or through, there's so many stories out there that started at home. Even the Cheesecake Factory. If you don't know the Cheesecake Factory, their interesting story is that they started selling cheesecakes from their garage. So, there's so many big dreams out there that started from home. And if you take anything from me today, it's go for it. You have nothing to lose, but maybe answer the questions to the dreams in your heart or in your mind. And it's very accessible. And with the Cook Academy, even more.
Amazing. Thank you, Diana. We're just so honored and lucky to have you both as a successful example, but also as a supporter and a mentor in our community. So I'd love to invite any questions for Diana. I see Leonard, you asked to be unmuted. But if there are, we have less than 10 minutes left. So just to start, if anyone, you could raise your hand and I can unmute you. Any questions for Diana? Yeah, Edward.
Hi, Diana. We actually live like a mile away from you, and
nice.
it will be awesome to meet you in person, and we can chat and some of the ideas that we have, and definitely.
Of course. It would be my honor. it would be actually tomorrow. And I'm right now in the decision if I'm gonna jump into a food cart, because now that it became legal, we're gonna be at Novo, Brazil. If I'm pretty sure you know it, the one in Lane Avenue. We're gonna be there having some ramen. So if you guys want to have a chance tomorrow between 4 and 9, just let me know. Hi, I was at the, just let me know that it was you guys, and I'll
At what
answer
time,
any
I'm sorry?
questions.
Oh,
From 4 to 9.
The Novo Lane.
Yes, the Lane Avenue. And that's one of the awesome things the program is offering now, the MEHKO program, that food carts are legal now through the program, and you can use your kitchen as a commissary kitchen. So right now, it came at a perfect time for me, the opportunity to pop up there with them, so I can see, is it something that I want to do. So I'm going to be delivering ramen there, and people, the community supports us a lot. So it's been, the MEHKO program has been life-changing for us. And I
Okay.
can definitely help you and guide you.
Matt, Angelica tried to log in, but she had some technical problems, but she's here, Angelica Flores.
Wonderful. I'll briefly respond to this question in the chat. And then I see Betty, maybe just raise your hand. So question from Lisa about platforms for home cooks that don't require MEHKO certification or serve safe training, etc. And question about what the state or county regulators are doing to monitor legality, and should home chefs weigh the risks of joining these platforms? Yeah, so it's kind of been a wild west out there. There's a lot of platforms that have launched since the passage of AB 626 that aren't actually compliant with the law. For example, ones that are primarily doing third-party delivery, which is not allowed under the law, and many that just aren't monitoring. So the degree of state and county enforcement varies a lot, but cooks using these platforms should basically just know that it's not really any safer than just operating from your home normally, informally. So, it's kind of up to you to weigh the risks, but obviously we're here advocating for the legal pathway, which is getting easier and easier. And we just want to support that, because even though a lot of these platforms make it seem like you're protected because you're behind an app, we do know of cooks getting in trouble using them. And we've also seen that, unfortunately, a lot of these platforms don't really have the support for the individual cooks if that happens. So cooks should just know that it's a risk. And hopefully by lowering the barriers, making it cheaper, adding Cook Academy, micro grants, all of these things, the reasons to continue operating informally keep getting less, and the benefits of getting a legal business, being able to have that brand and pride of ownership, and access business support and all these things just keep increasing. So that's a short answer, and I'm happy to follow up on that with anyone who's curious. I'm going to go to Betty.
Hi. So I'd like to know, in changing over from Food Gnome, will I have to reapply for my MEHKO, or will I be able to just update my MEHKO with the new platform with Cooks Alliance? And I just renewed mine in October. So does that mean I'm going to have to pay again to
No.
change over?
Yeah, so as long as MEHKO chefs still have an active permit, then Food Gnome existing cooks are just carried over into the new platform, and you're not going to have to do anything. So there will be really no change other than some brand changes for your experience or your customer's experience. Yeah, we hope that folks like you that have been around for a while can actually help be part of the encouragement for other people that are coming into the platform for the first time. So there shouldn't be anything you need to do, and nothing about using our platform or any others really changes your status with the state as a legal MEHKO. So nothing necessary on your end. Yeah. Oh, did you read me?
One other part of that.
Yes.
So I don't have to update, I don't have to let the health department know that the platform has changed?
No, so we'll be re-registering as with our, it's called IFC, the Internet Food Service Intermediary registration with the state, and you'll just use the new platform, and you don't have to do anything on your end.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Thank you.
Yeah, totally. Okay, we are really, we have less than 2 minutes, so we could wrap it up here and take a quick bio break, and or if there's any last questions, I'll stick on before our exciting presentation from Kendra about support from environmental health.
On the conference still right now.
I have to say, I find it very reassuring to just be watching Diana prep in her kitchen. There's something
I have
just
to take
settling
advantage of
to the
being sitting
nervous
here.
system.
I have to do this.
I feel like we should all be doing that, to be honest.
I'm prepping and delivering, and that's another great thing about the program that I've gone with the opportunities and delivery, something I never saw myself doing. I never saw myself doing that. I only thought, like a restaurant or drive through something like that. But deliveries being better than Uber, having pride in taking my stuff warm, hot. It's just something that I've learned, and there's so many opportunities to the program you can work, and delivery is something not new to me anymore, but that the program opened for me.
Totally. Okay, well, we have about 30 seconds until everyone floods back into this room. So if there are follow-up questions, please just message us. You can always email us, support@cookalliance.org with general questions. And then, of course, all of our individual names, Matt, Rosie, Lauren, Roya at cookalliance.org, all work if you want to reach out about particular programs or questions. So thank you all for being here and sharing your experience, and we'll be welcoming everyone else back into this room to hear from Kendra in 5 seconds.